Welcome back to Houston Life. If you love the classic sounds of barbershop quartets, then you've got to head down to the George Theater for the AD Players' latest production.
Yeah, Forever Plaid. It's a beloved musical celebrating those dynamic male harmony groups and pitch-perfect melodies from the 50s and 60s. Here now with more on the show from AD Players Brad Gertz, Charlie Meckling, two of the stars of the show. Your character names are so good, Frankie and Smudge.
Really good.
And the premise of this show is so great, guys. Give us a little taste, because y'all are ghosts during the show?
We're ghosts.
Yeah.
We happen to be dead. Yes.
We are a group from the 64, I think, that had a car crash and were stuck in the afterlife and were brought back by, you'd have to, I don't even know it. One of the other guys says all of the astrophysical things to do one last show so that we can move on to the afterlife.
Oh.
That's right. We were about to have our musical glory when the Beatles were doing their debut on the Ed Sullivan Show, and we got broadsided by another car before we got to perform for a live audience.
Headed to a gig before, and their dreams were like snuffed out. But to be clear, though, this is a really fun, lighthearted show. It's not depressing at all.
It's so much fun. It is a laugh all the way through. And all the music, you're like, oh my gosh, I know this song. Oh, I know this song.
How fun.
So many people out there just singing along while we're doing it. It's a blast.
Okay, so the story really begins when you guys die, and right now, you guys, there's some wonderful production pictures, some from you guys on stage, and you said the next show is Thursday, and there are tickets still available for that, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
And why should our viewers go check it out? I mean, yes, the quartet, it's all wonderful, but what do you think is the real seller of the show?
It is fun for the whole family.
Okay.
I mean, we have all ages coming and having a good time. If you love good music and great harmonies and want to laugh and have like a break for 2 hours from the news cycle or whatever is going on in your world, it's a perfect evening.
It also seems very nostalgic, too. Sorry to jump
use that
in,
word.
but
Yes.
growing up, many of us listened to these songs growing up.
That's absolutely true, and there are plenty of people who come to see the show who were there for it, experiencing it live, and there are people who come to the show who have just learned these songs and are enjoying this four-part harmony buzz that happens when you get it really, really well done.
So I'm reading some of these notes, and it says, Brad, you play Frankie, and you have asthma. So part of your thing is it flares up if the numbers get too fast, or you're singing, if your choreography is too energetic, then you have asthma.
If you've got that long note that lasts too long, then in comes the asthma.
So
I mean, as you go through, he has asthma, Jinx has a bloody nose problem all the time. I'm a scaredy cat, and Sparky's just a goof off.
And so, Charlie,
funny.
your character Smudge is known as the worrier, right?
Yes, yeah, I worry all the time. And
how
I've
can
got
you
my
keep
big
worrying when
glasses.
you're in the afterlife already? You'd think that would go away, but you're still chronically
You
worrying.
would think a lot of things go away, but they don't.
It must be so cool for you guys to look out in the audience. You mentioned you see people singing along with you. You can tell that the show is really connecting with audiences. What is that like for you as a cast to know that what you're putting out on stage, that you've worked so hard behind the scenes to bring to life, is connecting with audiences?
That was the best part of the experience, was once we got the live audiences in after we got out of the rehearsal mode, and seeing people walk down that memory lane, seeing that nostalgia appear in their eyes, watching them mouth the words to the songs. You just love it. You know that you're getting that energy back.
And how does it feel for you? Because you're a native Houstonian, and you have been playing for audiences for quite some time now. So how do you feel just about performing in your hometown?
Oh, it's so great. It's just so nice to see. You know, there are a lot of people who come to all the different theaters around town, and it's nice to see some familiar faces from time to time.
Yeah.
Having the different experiences, like this is a unique experience. This kind of show is different from a lot of shows that get produced. So I feel like that's one unique thing about this one.
Charlie, you're from Bloomington, Indiana. You earned your BA in music and theater from Indiana University, but you were also, of course, got to get that plug in there. You were a founding member of the group Straight No Chaser.
Yes.
But you've now retired from that group.
I retired last year. I've got 2 kids, 8 and 12, and we did a lot of touring for 15 years with that group.
Wow.
So it was time to be home more and get to do this stuff, which is what my degree was in. So like, this has just been a blast and a great change.
Really cool.
Yeah. It's
Well,
just,
I think
being home is good.
it is.
Okay, we need to go to the show, and then, I mean, we've been thinking of Halloween costumes. Like, these are great. These
Is this
are
your size?
Wait,
Can we borrow
we
those?
have those.
Is that what you're saying?
Can we be the plaids?
Hey, by the way, so the show is open now, but you gotta run, don't walk to get your tickets. October 1st is when it closes. There's a show tomorrow and Thursday, 7:30 p.m., Friday and Saturday at 8, and then there are matinees Saturday and Sunday at 2:30 p.m. Again, it is family friendly. There is a sensory friendly show tomorrow at 10 a.m. Thank you so much to 80 Players on the George for doing that. That's very important to ensure that everyone can enjoy the show. And Brad and Charlie, you guys are so talented. Thank you for putting this show on stage and bringing it to Houston.
Thanks for
We love
having
doing
us.
it.
Yes, come back anytime. We're always here, trapped in this box from 1 to 2.
I'll come back the next time you have a food.
Oh,
layout
we'll
like
have
that.
food, yes.
Right.
Plenty of Polish food for everybody.
Always.
By the way, we have shared a link to get your tickets to Forever Plaid on our website, HoustonLife.tv. Just look for that scene on Houston Life section.